Hello and welcome to Little Learners. Today I'm going to show you how you can make Mickey Mouse ears with your children. These ears can be made completely from start to finish by children themselves, although little ones may need some help from a grown-up. To start, we're going to need a hairband. This may also be known as a headband or an Alice band. If you want to start with a black hairband, that's probably going to be best. But if you don't have a black hairband, don't worry, we can make it so. To make my hairband black, I'm going to be using some black felt. So all you need to do is lie your headband flat on the felt and draw around it with a pencil. You may want to use a white pencil so that children can see it a little bit more clearly. It's very difficult to see in this video, but the pencil does show up on the black. Next, you need to just flap the felt over your hairband to see how thick you need to leave it, and then cut it out. Next, I'm going to be using some double-sided sticky tape. This is fantastic, it's very quick, there's no drying time, and also the PVA glue just doesn't stick very well to the felt. So I'm just going to stick it all the way over my headband. Peel off the backing, and then start wrapping the double-sided tape all the way around the headband so that the entire thing is covered in sticky tape. This does get quite sticky and your fingers do get stuck to the headband quite frequently. But that's a good thing, it tells us that we are ready for the next stage. If you have any bits that aren't covered by sticky tape, don't worry, you can just cut off another piece and cover that gap up. Next, you want to lay your headband kind of in the middle of your piece of felt that you've cut out, just to make sure that everything is the right size, and then layer your felt over the top of the headband. Like so. It can get a little bit fiddly, so some children may need some help with this. Next, just like we did with the tape, we're just going to wrap the felt around the headband so that it sticks to the tape underneath, and we get a nice finish all the way around, kind of like a tube around the entire headband. If you find that your felt isn't covering everything, you may want to go back and just cut out a slightly wider piece of felt for your headband. Next, we're going to make the ears. I've got some white card, and I found that my roll of tape was quite a good size for the ears, so you just need a circle to draw around, and you need to cut out 2 ears. Then put them where you want them to be on your headband, and just draw a little indent where the ear hits the hairband. You're going to need to cut this almost semicircle out so that the ear will sit flush to the headband. Next, we need to cover our ears in felt. To do this, I'm drawing around the ear first, next, I'm flipping the ear over and leaving a little gap before I draw around the ear again. This almost makes kind of a figure of 8 shape, and this just means that we'll be able to wrap the felt around the headband and keep the ear shape. So you end up with 2 pieces of felt that look something like this. We're going to put our pieces of card inside these pieces of felt because it just means that the ear will stand up, it gives it a little bit more sturdiness. and again I'm using the double-sided tape for this. Before I stick the other side down, however, I'm going to wrap it around the headband. Then I'm putting more double-sided tape down on the piece of card as well as a little piece on the headband, just so that everything sticks down to each other. Wrap the final piece of felt over and stick it down to the rest of the ear. It's good to give any of these pieces a good squeeze. Do the same for the other ear, and there you have it! A lovely pair of Mickey Mouse ears, and it really is as simple as that. Of course, if your child is more of a Minnie than a Mickey, you can always add a bow. You can do this using a ribbon, but I've gone for something a little bit different. Using a red pipe cleaner, I've just folded it in half and then twisted the ends around the midpoint. This is a really simple way to make a bow. You can then just attach it to the ears with a little bit of that double-sided tape. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up as it really helps out my channel, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Once you're subscribed, you can also click on the bell icon to make sure you never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.